How do you know about the cemetery?
Because I was there. And then you took me to your attic. Do you remember? I was so furious at Blair, and I wanted to leave town. I didn't even want to see my own daughter. And you wouldn't have that. You went downstairs and you got Star, and you brought her up the stairs, and you put her in my arms. And I looked at Star, and everything changed. You did that for me, Viki. You taught me how to love my little girl. You taught me how to be a father.
Look, I've been working with Dad. He's told me some things that maybe you don't know.
Like what?
There's this company going after him. Maybe this guy's from there.
Jack, Dad's always had competition. No one's ever had plastic surgery.
So maybe this guy's crazy. All I know is that he's not Dad.
But he knows things that only Dad would know.
So Dad knows them too. For you to believe this guy, it's like you're turning your back on him.
I'm not turning my back on him.
Even asking these questions, you're betraying him. How could you do that after what he did for me?
What did he do for you?
I'm just saying.
Jack, come on, tell me what happened. Is it Gigi Marasco?
Yeah, he proved I didn't do it.
He proved it?
He got me out of it, okay? He wouldn't have done that if he wasn't my dad.
I don't know why your brother does anything.
Really? So then why'd you tell him to shut up when he tried telling us that you weren't Todd Manning?
Because the guy's always making trouble for me, and I'm sick of it.
You said you got in over your head with some dangerous people, and that's all you would tell me.
Right? You said you were okay with that.
Yeah, before some guy walked into town with your old face. I'm sorry, but I am in way over my head here, all right? You need to tell me everything you know right this minute.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
For what? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll tell you.
I'm telling you, the man you had locked up isn't Todd Manning.
So who is he? Hey, look, you want to spend another night downstairs, that's fine by me.
Lieutenant, if I told you who he was, you wouldn't live long enough to do anything about it.
I'll take my chances. Come on in.
Dude. Sorry. We're here for Major Baker. So if you'll unlock those cuffs, we'll take him off your hands.
You have this way of getting me to do things. When I took the Buchanans hostage, admittedly not my best idea, I just wanted that old dinosaur Asa to die, and I thought for sure he was faking a heart attack, but not you.
He should save himself. He thinks he's God.
Do you believe in God?
Do you think I should?
Yes. And I think you should pray very, very hard, because if that man dies, there is no torment that you have suffered that will even begin to compare to what you will feel.
Are you putting a curse on me?
Do it for me.
Well, why should I do it for you?
You made me help him. And you said to me that even though nobody else loved me, you always would. So was that a lie?
Baker wanted Todd dead? Why?
They claimed he was funding terrorists. They even showed me evidence, which I later realized was fake. So I don't know why they wanted me to eliminate him. All I knew is I had a job to do at the time, and I did it.
What do you mean?
I was here.
Wait, you were here? In Landview 8 years ago?
Yes. To eliminate Todd, but someone had gotten to him first.
You mean?
Mitch Lawrence had Todd beaten and left for dead in Victor Lord's mausoleum, which is where I found him. I called Baker, told him the condition Manning was in, and asked him if he wanted me to finish the job.
You didn't try to help him?
I was following orders, Blair. But it didn't matter. The plans had changed. They wanted Manning alive, so I delivered him my spears.
You just left him there with them?
Yeah.
Tomas! God, how could you do that? His father and my children, Tomas. How could you leave him with people that wanted him dead? What kind of monster are you?
Dad loves us. Got it?
I know that Dad loves us. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. I'm just trying to talk to you. Dad has done stuff that the dad I grew up with, it would have never happened. Like with Cole, he was so violent.
But you know why.
Yes, I know why he was mad, not why he beat up Cole or chased after us and threw me down a flight of stairs.
That was an accident.
Okay, what about this? He was planning on kidnapping my daughter and raising her with Marty. Letting me believe that she was dead. The dad that I knew, he would have never done that to me.
Were you a pregnant teenager before he got his face changed? No. You're just guessing. Or who knows? Maybe you're just trying to get back at him because Cole went to prison.
I'm not trying to get back at him.
Fine. Do whatever you want. Go ahead. Replace that with some nut job who just looks like an old picture and calls you shorty. Just leave me out of it.
A few years back, I was having trouble closing this business deal that I was really keen on, and it wasn't working out, and it was about to fall through again, and this guy shows up named Baker, and he basically says, yeah, we can make this happen, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, type of thing. So then, indeed, the deal goes through, and then he shows up with his hand out.
What did he want?
Well, that's the thing. He wanted me to launder money and use my business as a front, that kind of thing.
And you agreed?
Well, I'll tell you why, because he said that he had headed up some secret op, some CIA op, and that I was going to be doing my country a big service and all that kind of thing. And as long as he was throwing deals my way, I was fine with it. But then you got sick, and I started to rethink the whole thing. And then I also looked into Baker, did more research about him, and found out that he's just a rogue player, and I backed out.
And then he sent someone to try to shoot you.
That's right. And your brother saved my life. And your brother and I were both trying to get out. And we didn't want to get you and Blair and kids involved, so we kept it a secret.
Not happy that you did it, but I am grateful to you for telling me this.
Does that mean that you believe me, at least about this?
It still doesn't explain why Tomas said you're not Todd Manning.
I know it's not enough, but I believed I was helping my country. I'm very sorry.
You're damn right it's not enough.
And in the interest of full disclosure, when I found Todd in that tomb, he was holding the wedding photo.
So there was no flea market in Paris, just another one of your lies.
The photo was Todd's. I held onto it when I delivered him in Baker. And I would stare at it. And you know, something in my soul told me that I was looking at the face of an innocent man. So that's when I started digging. And that's when I discovered the truth about the people I was working for. And I realized I had to get out. So I contacted my friend Kalmar, also ex-CIA.
Oh, another thing you neglected to tell me about?
I couldn't tell you that, Blair. He negotiated my exit. I agreed to leave quietly, not say anything to anyone. My tenure ended, but not my guilt. I would stare at that photograph, and I would wonder about the people I'd left behind. What happened to you? If you were left alone to raise children. I don't know what it was, but I just started to paint. I painted it over and over. I guess I was just trying to assuage. I don't even know what I was trying to do.
You telling me all this because you want me to feel sorry?
No, I'm telling you because I'm trying to be truthful finally. I'm trying to explain to you.
The only thing I want explained to me right now, which Todd is real?
Who is this guy? What does he want from me? I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you know, when I saw him for the first time, it was just like looking into a mirror from a lifetime ago.
Tell me about it. I fell in love with that face.
Honey, I'm not blaming you. I just can't give you answers I don't have.
So, if you're you, then who the hell is he? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I did say that. And I will always love my brother. And you've got his face and his memories, but
You came to me, you know. You came outside.
What do you mean?
At Land Fair. You came outside to look for me.
That was you. Did you break the picture of me with my brother?
I'm your brother.
Why didn't you say so?
Because you were inside with him. Because you were there with him. You told him that you loved him.
Well, of course I love him.
He's a fake. You've been conned. Viki, you've been conned.
Oh, I don't. This is crazy.
This is crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Lord knows they've pushed me to the edge. And the only reason that I'm sane at all, Viki, is you. You. Knowing you were there, knowing that you and I were both monster children of Victor Lord. You saved me, Viki.
I've always believed that my brother and I knew things that we could never explain to anyone else, things that kept us connected.
You felt that.
But this is impossible. You can't be Todd.
No, it's impossible. It was that you saw good in me when no one else did. Viki, really, is what I'm asking you to do now any different?
You guys are CIA? Would you call each other before you got dressed this morning? And what, I'm supposed to release him because you say so? So it's a court order.
Signed by a federal judge demanding you release Agent Baker.
Yeah, fine, you can have him.
We'll need your prisoner, too. The man with the scar on his face.